So I finally finished or gotten through season 4 of The Witcher. Now, season 3 was an absolute mess, which is why I was like, okay, I've got to get through this. I've started watching it and I've got to see this. So my expectations were quite low on this, to be frank. I just need to see it through to the end. Now, Liam Hemsworth being cast as Geralt over Henry Cavill. Well, Henry Cavill left because of problems. You can see why Netflix are in a bind. So I'll start tentatively with some positive stuff. Look, the storytelling in this season has been much simpler. Season 3, as I've already said, it was a mess. Season 1, I actually enjoyed season 1, but there were constant complaints of the time jumps with that. So again, storytelling-wise, it was kind of a mess. I think only they knew where they wanted to get to and how they wanted to get to it. But by the end of season 1, it was like, oh, okay. It was just jolty, like, wait, where are we in the timeline? But part of the simplicity, they kept it to 3 groups. We had Geralt's group, Yennefer's group, and the rats, which were Ciri's group. So, Regis, really enjoyable, like Morpheus from The Matrix coming in and playing a vampire. Yes, I think we all guessed, or most of you will have guessed, that he was a vampire from the start, and maybe there was going to be some dodgy thing, but it felt like, you get an actor in like that, it's going to be a main character. And I don't think it's going to be another villain, considering what's happening with Emir. Oh my God, I was going to say the Emir thing. Yeah, it's not been good. But Regis, I thought he was a great addition. I thought he brought levity to the situation. I thought the actor did a great job with Regis. I liked the fact that it was sort of mysterious in a way, even though you probably guessed that it was a vampire. Maybe not Regis, but if you played the games, it probably was most likely to be. And he came and saved the day a couple of times. A little bit of plot armor, but acceptable plot armor. No, he did a really good job. And then I'm going to go on to the different groups, but Leo, sadistic, kind of charismatic in a weird way, disheveled, realistic in terms of his outlook on life. I mean, he knows he's going to die probably. I think he'd be disappointed if he doesn't get killed in combat and old age gets him. Oh my God, like, he was so much fun. Like, I saw some people saying that the entire season was saved by Regis and Leo, and I'm not going to say whether I thought it was that bad yet, but it was definitely made better, and it would have suffered immensely without those 2 characters. And I just want to say, in terms of the villains, like, I liked the whole fake Ciri actually understanding her role and everything, and I'm going to say the hand of the Emperor, like, literally telling her what to do and her actually learning it. So that was nice, but as far as it went, Emir and Vilgefortz were just dumb in the same way, as in, oh, I'm just going to kill people who either, like, oh, Vilgefortz, oh, you came back to me, you must have been cowards, I'll kill you. Oh, all these people that are standing there where I've given them no reason to follow or see an upside to what I'm doing, apart from fanatic religious stuff, which at least I suppose with Vilgefortz makes sense to a degree, I'm being kind here, but oh, well, you're all just going to die and get nothing. And Emir, I'm going to kill people that seemingly are loyal to me, or like, you know, cowardice, oh, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, great, everyone's really going to work with you. Lazy villains. And then I get on to the rats, the first of the merry band of gangs. Look, they were generic, they were cringe, they were boring. Do you know they reminded me of? If any of you watched the Book of Boba Fett, the Neon Chrome group that are in it, the young people gang, Chrome gang, they stood out loads, which really helps when you're trying to be a criminal. They were generic, lame, annoying. I literally wanted it to switch back to Geralt's group, or if not Yennefer's. It's just so boring. But Leo Bonhart comes to save the day, because obviously he's great in it. And then, oh my God, the way that he slaughters them, it's dark even for The Witcher. Like, I was kind of stunned. It's like the heads in the drum, the way he's making Ciri suffer. I mean, the fight, geez, that was like a boys-esque fight. I was like, somebody's been watching Billy Butcher and Homelander, because especially the green, blowy up, diamond emerald thing that he shoves in the guy's stomach after he cut it and then blows him up. I was like, that's just pure The Boys. That's fine. I'm enjoying The Boys, so I'm okay with that. Also, the way that Ciri is made to be tortured, I was like, if this were Game of Thrones, Leo would be Joffrey's favourite mercenary by a mile. Like, he missed his calling in another world. He did it really well. But that's kind of just ways that Leo made it like, you just made the payoff for the rats almost worth watching the rats. Oh my God, apparently they did a prequel film for this. How did they get that Leo didn't catch them when he beat them so easily in a fight? I don't understand. I'm not going to understand how that went, because I'm not going to watch it. I have zero interest. They were just awful. And then we go on to Yennefer's group, which was meh. It was all right. If we got away from the rats, I was like, oh, thank God. But they were okay. Like, what was the wicked style witch suddenly coming into that didn't look in place in The Witcher? The bearded witch, just the dialogue just seemed like something from amateur dramatics. I was like, yeah, okay. And why was Yen wearing flares all of a sudden? Why was Geralt dressed as a biker all of a sudden? It's like, I know you got Liam Hemsworth and you're changing things there, but you don't usually change what they are, and especially into a biker outfit. But that was worse than Yen's flare situation. But I just thought a lot of the witch stuff, and especially the, oh, it turns out we're stronger together. Oh, really? Did you all think that, oh, actually, individually, we're all stronger? Hang on a minute. I've got an idea, everyone. We're stronger together. No. Oh, that can't work. Wait. It just might. It was just so badly written in terms of that. I guess Yennefer and the others lost a lot during the fight, which was shown. It was quite generic. I mean, it's quite hard with these power battles to show who's powerful, who's not, apart from, I'm quite relaxed. Oh no, I'm losing now. You know, that is how they show who's winning and who's losing. Vesemir, though. What did Vesemir's death mean? They've gone so far from the source material, it's like unreal, but not that that would matter if it was good. He died. Did he put a tracker in Vilgefortz? Nope. Did he poison Vilgefortz? Nope, nothing. He just died, had a pointless fight, which is like, oh, that wasn't smart. And then to boot, the sex scene with Geralt and Yennefer. Oh yeah, Vesemir died. Oh, that's a kicker. No, well, life goes on. Like, that was it. And then we get on to Geralt's group. Now, I have to say it was what I enjoyed the most. They had some nice sort of monster fights. They helped some humans. They fought some Nilfgaardians, helped the North. I think the North is a bit opaque as to what it is. It's just the North. Okay, is that established? I mean, within this series, not within the I'm not talking about the games. And Geralt being called Geralt of Rivia and being knighted after he's been calling himself Geralt of Rivia. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be a joke, but I was like, okay, that seems a bit odd. I got the whole thing of, oh, now I have to pledge my fealty. But we got some decent character development from Geralt. He's getting feelings. He's not had that before. He's helping his group out, being less of a loner. You know, when he's funny with Jaskier before about, I don't want you hanging out with me and don't need you, Bard. And he's caring about people more that aren't Yennefer or Ciri. And he's going for Ciri, and he's got his companions. And yeah, you know what? It was fun. There was nothing that particularly stood out for me in it, but it's fun. Especially when it got away from the rats. And I was like, yes, yes. And Regis obviously was in it. So that was a really good addition. And I will say, I think Liam Hemsworth's voice on the whole, it was a better Geralt voice, I would say. I got used to it. He looked a bit weird to me at first. I was like, is this the whole, he's not Henry Cavill? Yeah, I think it was. I think Liam Hemsworth did a fine job. And with season 5 being wrapped up, and it's happening next year in terms of it coming out, wrapping up the entire show, I'm hopeful that somebody at some point will reboot this thing because it's got so much potential. In conclusion, I think season 4 was back to basics in a good way because it was less of a mess. It wasn't a mess like season. It wasn't a mess. Season 3 was a complete mess. This wasn't a mess. There were loads of generic moments where it was like the villains were lame, the rats were lame, Yennefer's group was okay, Geralt's group was quite fun. It was okay. If somebody was literally starting watching this now going, I'm going to watch season 1, I'd be like, I wouldn't bother. It's not good enough to invest your time in. It's not bad. This is not as bad as some people are making out in terms of season 4. It was just like, you know what? I was entertained enough throughout most of it, aside from the rats, except the payoff at the end when it was like, wasn't worth spending the time to get to Leo Bonhart. No offense to Leo Bonhart. It was that bad before. But you know what? At least I got a payoff at the end. And a villain that Ciri has to overcome that might actually be really good. Season 5, it will come next year and I'll be like, you know what? Cool. Hopefully it'll just be basics and get the job done and it'll be okay and it won't be a slog. But what did you think? Did you enjoy it? Did you think season 4 was a massive improvement? Maybe you enjoyed season 3 for all I know. But yeah, let me know what you think below in the comments. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff for more of my content, and your support is appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you later.